Hi everybody, this is Ann here from Little Street Pottery. Today we're going to find out what tape works the best for the tape resist technique on ceramic bisqueware using underglazes. The tapes we'll be working with are card detailing tape, masking tape, electrical tape, chart pack tape, low tack artist tape, and painter's tape. We're going to rate the tapes on the basis of availability of sizes, stickiness, flexibility, durability, and water resistance. For the first step, I brushed 3 coats of a base color of underglaze to each bisque pot. I chose lighter colors for this step. On this first cylinder, I applied card detailing tape. It came in lots of sizes and was relatively cheap. It stuck well to the surface, was flexible enough to take curves without buckling, plus it didn't rip when stretched. The only issue was that if you need to reposition tape that had already been applied, it was difficult to get it to re-stick. On the second cylinder, I applied masking tape. I was limited to the sizes available, so I cut the wider tape into smaller strips. It was very affordable, it stuck relatively well when first applied. It didn't give the flexibility for curves without wrinkling though. It wouldn't re-stick if repositioned either. Finally, it was hardy, but if stretched too far it might rip. On the third cylinder, I used electrical tape. Again, I was limited to standard sizes, but was also able to cut it with an X-Acto knife. It stuck well to the underglazed surface and was flexible to bend without buckling, but like the rest, wouldn't re-stick if repositioned. Finally, the vinyl surface could be stretched without breaking. Next was the chart pack architectural tape. This tape has a nice variety of sizes available. I couldn't find it locally though, but I was able to order it online. I had trouble getting it to stick well to the surface. I found that when I heated the surface with a hair dryer, the tape stuck nicely. It was very flexible, and it stretched nicely without ripping. On the fifth cylinder, I used Artist Low Tack tape, which advertises to be used for ceramics. This tape was harder to find in different sizes. It also gave me trouble sticking to the bisque. Again, I heated the surface of the clay and the tape stuck right down. Since the tape is made of paper, I was limited to straight lines, plus if I pulled too hard, it would rip. On the sixth cylinder, I used painter's tape. I was able to find tape in small and large widths. It stuck to the surface of the bisque well, and it's very affordable. Since the tape is a crepe type of paper, it'll flex a little bit for curved lines. The paper surface is easy to work with, but also easy to tear. Step 2 was to apply the colored underglazes over the tape. If you'd like to see how these fired, stay tuned after the scoring for the results. Once the underglaze was dried, I began to peel off the tape. The card detailing tape cylinder only had a few areas of seepage. The adhesive left a little residue on the surface that was a bit resistant to glaze. With a little patchwork, the area eventually took it. Now for the score. For variety of tape sizes, 5. For stickiness, 4. Flexibility, 5. Durability, 5. Water resistance, 4, for a total of 23. The masking tape came off cleanly, but there were a few areas of seepage that I had to clean up. For a nice variety of widths, I gave it a 5. Stickiness, 4. Flexibility, 1. Durability, 3. Water resistance, 3. And the total score was 16. The electrical tape seeped mainly where the tape crossed over itself. You can also see where the tape picked up some of the yellow underglaze as it pulled away. For its score, on variety of widths, I gave it a 3, stickiness 4, flexibility 5, durability 5, water resistance 4, for a total score of 21. The chart pack tape came off cleanly, but did pick up some of the blue layer underneath. Surprisingly, it had only one area of seepage, so I gave it higher marks for water resistance. I gave it a 4 for variety of widths. For stickiness, I gave it a 3, flexibility 4, durability 5, water resistance 4, for a total of 20. The low tack artist tape released cleanly. The low tack kept the underglaze pickup very minimal. There was little seepage. However, I'm going to give it low marks as the paper consistency limited the flexibility and durability. For variety, I gave it a 2, stickiness 3, flexibility 1, durability 3, water resistance 4, for a total of 13. The painter's tape released well, with a little pickup of the underglaze underneath. It was easy to work with and very sticky, and there was a little bit of seepage. For its score, I gave it a 4 for variety of widths, 5 for stickiness, flexibility 3, durability 4, water resistance 4, for a total score of 20. So which tape worked the best for the tape relief technique? Well, the best score, with a whopping 23, was the card detailing tape. Next was the electrical tape with 21. Chart pack and painter's tape tied with 20. Then masking tape with 16. And finally, the low tack artist tape with an overall score of 13. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time in the studio.